Happy Thanksgiving. It's Richard Southern here. Hope you had a chance to enjoy a nice tasty meal today. But of course, everything is costing more and more these days, and there's a decent chance your Thanksgiving meal looked a little different this year. I had a chance to talk with Canada's food professor, Dr. Sylvain Charlebois, about whether inflation is changing our holiday traditions.
22% of Canadians are actually planning to make some menu adjustments due to higher food prices, probably because of the fact that turkey is actually up 15-16% this year. That's due to the avian flu, which really impacted the poultry industry earlier this year. The cost to produce meat is higher now. Potatoes are up 22%. That's probably linked to the wart situation that PI experienced earlier this year. There was an embargo put on PI potato exports. So 300 million pounds of potatoes didn't reach market, which is why potatoes are more expensive this year. And everything else is more expensive. And so that's why some Canadians are going to be looking for alternative sources of protein, probably different sides that are going to be cheaper to accompany whatever protein they're actually eating.
What are the other options? I don't have to buy the whole bird.
Here's the thing, some grocers may actually sell larger birds this year, and larger birds will actually get you a good deal if you cook for several days. The price per pound is typically lower, not always, but sometimes it's actually lower. So if you shop around for a larger bird, and there are going to be probably more larger birds this year because the industry was expecting larger gatherings compared to last year, you could actually save a little bit.
It's not one thing that's driving these prices up, right? There's multiple things going on here.
Exactly. So each verticals will have their own story, obviously. So we looked at turkey, we talked about potatoes. Other sectors have been exposed to some macroeconomic factors as well. But generally speaking, you're still looking at a global food supply chain that is still trying to recover, really. The other thing that is not helping is that the Canadian dollar has lost about 6% compared to last year.
Is there any hope for Christmas dinner to be any more affordable than Thanksgiving?
It depends of the product you look at. So if we stick to turkey, actually there may be some bad news on the horizon because the avian flu really hit the industry quite hard in the spring, but it's actually making a comeback right now. So that comeback is not impacting poultry prices for this year's Thanksgiving, but it may actually impact prices for the holidays in December, unfortunately. So that's something that we're watching very closely.
This is City News Everywhere.